You know, I better correct myself so Emily Peters-Kagan doesn't get too mad at me. I said she was 35. She's 34.
Come on now.
Yeah. Well, she may get mad at me just for mentioning her age anyways. I'll tell you what, she is keeping the volume high here. Nice left hand landed again.
Yeah, she's thrown nearly 3 times as many total strikes as Curran has. And unofficially 8 takedown attempts already for Emily Peters-Kagan. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
And she's initiating just about every single combination. Kylan Curran has got to start getting off first and maintain it and steal the initiative here. A nice right hand there from Kylan.
Peters-Kagan lands the left hand. That'll back Curran up.
And she's having some success darting in and shooting that straight left. She leans a little bit to her right to really take away any opportunity for Kylan to counter as well. And there she doubles up on it as well. That's a favorite combination of Mike Winkeljohn when he's got a southpaw taking on an orthodox fighter. He likes when they double up on the left hand coming over the top. Nice front kick again for Kagan. I'll tell you what, Emily Peters-Kagan is simply relentless right now. She may be breathing heavy, but there's no slowing down. She is determined.
Yeah, getting after it. Gotta think she's at the very least making an impression on the judges.
And she is chopping down the left leg of Kylan Curran. Those side kicks are not soft. She's at a downward angle trying to stomp on them. And here's where Curran cannot just accept this position. She cannot allow this, because this is where Peters-Kagan is going to go ahead and rest. She's going to start catching her breath a little bit here in this clinch.
No denying the striking acumen of Kylan Curran, but not giving much space with which to work tonight.
Nice reversal. That's one of the dangers when you go for those little outside leg trips against the fence. Front headlock for Curran. We'll see if she starts to work a guillotine. Nope, switches and takes it back. Beautiful transition. One hook, but now she's high. We'll see if Emily can shake her off. Kylan Curran's got to look for double underhooks. She's looking for the choke right now. She should be looking for double underhooks to hold her position. She may be under.
Kylan Curran rallies for the submission win and immediately brought to tears as she gets her first finish in pro MMA competition. Kylan Curran.
We talked about her focus, and despite the volume and all the output that Kagan was putting on her, despite the shots and the takedowns, she stayed poised, saw her opportunity, and capitalized. Excellent work there by Kylan Curran, who finally gets her first UFC win. A very, very talented fighter. Let's take a look at the finish. It looked like she was going to slide up like she was too high, but you could see her right forearm is underneath the chin, so she didn't even need to worry about it, and she has it right there. Excellent job by Kylan Curran to slip that in immediately when she got both hooks. Outstanding.
You know, she's been so close, as we referenced off the top, in her previous 2 UFC starts against Paige Van Zandt and, of course, against Alex Chambers, her last time out in Adelaide, Australia. And even Ryan Parsons getting emotional in there as his pupil, Kylan Curran, at 24 years old, gets into the UFC win column with style points. All right, here's Bruce Buffer with the official decisions.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Kylan Curran.
If you haven't seen it by now, you've at least read about it or heard about it. The last word in no-holds-barred competition. Dan Severn is no doubt the favorite in UFC 5, having lost to Royce Gracie in the finals of UFC 4. Your thoughts?
My thoughts is the first fight is going to tell us what he's going to do. He's got the ghetto.
Was victorious over John Dowdy in 202. Beneteau will be the feed the children. He is a master 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo.
He's also a very potent striker. Andy Anderson says he has worked on his ground attack for a year, but he says his left hook and left cross are his lethal weapons. And because he's facing a bigger opponent, he says that doesn't mean I won't go for the knees either.
Well, he says that, right?
That's right.
But I'm a little worried about a bar fight in this kind of competition because it seems like the ones who are great with their technique will always win.
He owns a chain of nightclubs nationwide, including the Totally Nude Steakhouse in Longview, Texas. Andy Anderson's opponent, let's meet him right now. John Hess holds black belts in Kung Fu, Karate, and Jiu-Jitsu, and is a 4th degree master and co-founder of his own fighting system, SAFTA. At 6 feet 7 inches and 295 pounds, it's with good reason they call John the Giant with an attitude.
I'm John Hess. I'm from the SAFTA Fighting Center. I'm here to break people.
93, third man in the ring, Big John McCarthy, and we are underway. And flying across the ring is Big John Hess, and he scores quickly. With strikes. Anderson trying to pick up the big man, and he can't do it.
Oh, this is over. Oh, maybe not.
Great reversal by Anderson. Andy Anderson, the man on the top.
He obviously knows the Gracie guard. He immediately went to it once Andy Anderson got there. John Hess doing a pretty good job of defending. We'll see if Andy Anderson can solve the riddle of the guard.
Mouthpiece is gone from the mouth of John Hess. Andy Anderson still on top. Hammers to the head. A minute in to this bout. And now a reversal by Hess.
I'll tell you, Hess is coming at him. He is living up to the reputation that he's an all-out offensive fighter. He has not given a break at all to Andy Anderson, and Anderson can't see out of his right eye.
And Hess attacks Anderson, knocks him into the side of the octagon, and that is it. Big John McCarthy stepped in and stopped the fight.
Wow. Come on out here. Wow.
Get over here. What an opening bout.
Get over here. Stay right there.
And you can see that right eye shut right now of Andy Anderson. The winner, John Hess, referee stopping the contest after Hess had sent Anderson into the side of the octagon, which is a locked gate with the 5-foot walls.
Well, you know, the big guy said he was tough. He came out with nothing but fury. He didn't wait. He gave his opponent no chance. And I don't know the techniques that he used, but it was a lot of elbows, a lot of fists, and he was able to come up from off the ground.
Here's Hess now trying to reestablish himself on top, Jim.
Absolutely. I think in this case, Bruce, you were right. The weight means a lot. He's not real quick. We saw that technique when we saw the pitch of him practicing. He might be a tough opponent tonight.
And here's the finish, Jeff Blatnick. As you see, Hess sends Anderson's head into that wire fence.
Well, he was stomping him pretty good once he went down, but it was those punches when they were on their feet that spelled doom for Andy Anderson. And John Hess lived up to his talk.
Oh, yes, he did. I mean, he's going to be tough for somebody.
It was 1 minute and 20 seconds. It seemed a lot longer, guys. I'll be honest with you.
Well, I'm sure it seemed a lot longer to Andy Anderson.
That was 100% pure fight. There was hardly any
That's
break.
right.
Hess marched right across, started bombing the punches, and Andy Anderson could not at all withstand that barrage of attack.
But I saw weakness. If a real grappler got him down, he would have been in trouble.
I think so, too.
Right now, let's move on to our next bout. 24-year-old Todd Medina is the first fighter in the UFC to represent Bruce Lee's system of Jeet Kune Do. Like his friends Kimo and Joseon, Todd says that when he steps into the octagon, all his power will come from the Lord.
Hi, I'm Todd Medina. I'm fighting in the UFC 5 using Jeet Kune Do concepts, Filipino martial arts, and jiu-jitsu. I've trained harder than anyone else for this fight, and you will see it when I step in the octagon.
He is known as El Tiburon, the Shark. Combative fighting systems. Jeet Kune Do, the first